It's the Star Morning Zoo Thanksgiving edition on all the hits, Star 107.3. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
Good morning.
Hopefully you're doing well.
She got the mustache.
We are going to go
Not
ahead
me,
and
Bashi, by the way.
Yes.
we're going to tell you this show was recorded last night around 11 o'clock. So if we seem a little out of it, that's probably why.
Or a little more awkward than normal.
We have already celebrated, Casey and I at least, have already celebrated a Thanksgiving.
And we're prepared for our
and now
Thanksgiving
we're preparing
today.
for ours. So there's that.
But Bashi was in the studio with us, as she is every time Casper is here, because she cannot get enough of Casper.
She's my special lady.
She cannot get enough of Casper, and I think she just tried to take his mustache off this last night. So
She can get a little nippy.
She's a little nippy, a little violent sometimes. So
She just loves so much.
Casey, what are we talking about this hour?
I think we should
Final
talk
hour?
about like our favorite Thanksgiving like foods and things like that. Like what do you always go for? And then also too, like what do you do with your leftovers?
Oh, that'll be good because
Leftovers.
we've got some great ideas.
leftovers. That is where it's at.
Are you guys familiar with the Bobby?
No.
No. From there is a store, a sandwich store called Capriotti's. That I don't know if it's just a West Coast thing.
I've heard of Capriotti's.
Yeah, and so they have a Bobby, which is a roast. It's like roasted turkey. Like they roast the turkey every day, and it's that and some cranberry sauce and dressing, and it is basically the Thanksgiving leftover of sub sandwiches, and it is amazing.
That sounds so good.
So good.
We actually, when we were driving back from Chicago, I still don't know what the restaurant was because we saw it like out of the corner of our eye on a billboard, and then I never could figure it out. But there was a restaurant that had a Thanksgiving Day like burrito. It was like a turkey and dressing and
So the
cranberry sauce.
the burrito was made out of the turkey.
What?
And the dressing, the gravy, and I'm assuming the mashed potatoes.
All of that
or
was
sweet
in the
potatoes
dressing and
was inside the turkey, wrapped up like a burrito.
Like they have like a turkey breast?
Yes.
as the-
Yeah,
And
I'm
it
sure
all
it's a
rolled-
sliced breast.
all
and
rolled
I'm
up into
sure-
like a butterfly and all rolled up in that.
Ooh.
And
I'm telling you right now, it's the Lord. It's like the Lord. It's like in the Bible when He walked past, and all they could see was just basically the hem of His garment.
Uh-huh.
I think that was one of those moments where it's like, I'm just going to let you see just a part of this, because if I let you see the whole thing, then it's game over and I've lost you forever.
Right.
And so,
I mean, we literally
think
searched for like, I mean, we could have, I guess, turned around and went back and found the billboard and all that, but we just searched online for like this restaurant that we had no clue what it was for like an hour.
Never could
could
find
find
it.
it. No clue.
Never could find it.
No
It was
clue.
almost like it
So if
disappeared.
anyone knows what I'm talking about, please let us know because it was amazing. It looked amazing.
I'm a dressing guy, dressing with giblet gravy. We talked about this the
Yeah.
first hour. You know, we can have turkey any day of the year. I mean, you can, but give me that dressing.
Well, I like dressing, my homemade dressing. I'm a mac and cheese person. Not that you can't have that any time of the year, but it just hits different on Thanksgiving.
Something
It just
about
hits different. Now, and I make homemade. Like I don't do
Right, the baked.
Yeah, I do like the
Yeah.
whole baked, and I make homemade, and it just hits
You
different
don't
on
warm
New
up the
Year's.
Michelinas.
Oh no. I'm not buying the Easy Mac. Like I am
Right.
I am making the homemade bechamel, cheesy, just all that goodness. Yeah, I like to cook, so Thanksgiving is like a little bit of a muscle flex for me because I get to make all the things and lots of them.
Interesting.
Yeah. I dabble. I help Mama-san, but Mama-san, she is just a machine when it comes to cooking on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I have a routine. So that's kind of what we go with. I have a routine. It starts the night before. Get my pies done, get my cornbread done for the stuffing or for the dressing, get my turkey ready to go in. The turkey goes in at like midnight, cooks till about 4 a.m., depending on how big it is. You know, like I have a definite routine though. Like these things have to be done the night before. These things have to be done first thing. These things have to be done at this time. This all gets done at the last
Do we
minute.
typically get butterballs?
I usually just buy whatever turkey I can find.
This year we got butterball.
Ooh.
And it was actually pretty cheap. We talked about this on the show this week. You know, at first we thought there was going to be a shortage of turkeys,
Right.
and it's doesn't appear that's been the case.
They pulled them out of the Swanson archives or whatever.
They did something with them. And, you know,
Swanson Reserves.
we got ours for like 93 cents a pound, but I saw some deals on turkeys.
87 cents a pound.
87 down to 70.
But if you're just buying it
73 cents a
today,
pound.
you're going to have to wait about a week to have Thanksgiving, just saying.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, there certainly wasn't any of that. And we were able to get all of our supplies
No problem.
pretty easily.
The only thing I
without
could
any
not
issues.
find was I do like to buy the Lucky's fried apples.
There was
Or fried apples in general, like the
there was
canned
cranberry
ones.
sauce issues here in the county, but, you know, some folks were able to dig some up.
The one thing that I never can find or that I could not find this year was the fried apples, and I put those in my candied sweet potatoes. But this year I'm just going to have to make homemade fried apples and then put those. So it's just an extra step.
Just
It'll
an
be
extra
fine. It's not the end of the world, but that is one shortcut that I take is the one that's already done.
Hey, do us a favor. Keep us on while you're preparing your meal. You're listening to the Star Morning Zoo.
On all the hits, Star 107.3.